Hello and good morning to all of you watching. This is going to be a full day of eating slash day in the life kind of thing. And so this morning I've just got up. I've done a few things, so I haven't been on my morning walk yet. I'm going to go on it after my meal one. Normally I just get up, brush my teeth, make my drink, then go. But yeah, this morning I've shaved my upper body. So yeah, I've used a different method this time. I used this shaver I have, this Remington I have, and normally I use Veet, but it takes so long to just put on and stuff. And I've got this new tannin moisturizer. So I've tried that out a couple of times. I haven't been consistent with it, so that's why maybe it hasn't worked as well. But yeah, just trying stuff out. I mean, ever since being clean shaven for the show, it's just so much better in terms of bodybuilding. You just see more definition, and it's more just aesthetic. So that's the reason I do it. It also feels cleaner as well. And so I've got my morning check-in to do. So I'll prepare meal one, go outside in the freezing cold, do my check-in, and I'll put some pictures up on the screen for you guys. And then I'll eat my meal one. As some of you may know, my meals are the same every day. So 5 meals a day, each are different, but they're the same. So for me, it's just like eating for purpose, really, eating for fuel. So I don't really complicate myself when I make them or make them fancy, because I'm obviously in the off season. Whereas in a prep, I'll put more effort into them to make them taste nicer. Another thing I need to do is book my mod 1 for my A2 license. Keep forgetting to do that. I need to get that done. Hopefully I'll be riding a bigger bike soon, and I'll definitely show you guys that. Yeah, so yesterday was my first session back from deload, and my chest is gone. Have you ever got it when you take a big break, you come back your first session and your DOMs are just crazy after? Well, so I was doing my cable flies, and I couldn't do more than like 6 reps because the contraction of the chest was painful. So no wonder my coach told me to go 2-3 reps in reserve. So yeah, I still think I've kept my strength. I was pushing quite a lot, and so I've changed my split. And so it's a push with bicep, then a pull with tricep, then legs, then arms, and then posterior. So it's 5 days, 3 days rest, 2 days rest. And yeah, I'm excited to just get back into it, like, it was weird taking it off. My mental health deteriorated a little bit, but what kept it going was focusing on the content. But yeah, so I prepare meal one, do my check-in, go on my walk, and we'll take it from there. Today I'm training with Dom again. We're doing pull with tricep, and I'll definitely get some clips. I'm still figuring out how to use this camera, so I want to get the settings a bit better so the quality is better. But yeah, it's done a good job so far. So meal one, as some of you already know, is 4 eggs, 3 slices of sourdough, 30 grams of jam, 2 bacon medallions, and 100 grams of veg, which I do cucumber because it's easy. And yeah, this meal is a nice one to have in the morning. I mean, it takes a while to prepare, but it's worth it. And I mean, when I have work at 6:30, which sometimes I do, it's a bit of a rush. I mean, sometimes, or most of the time, I prepare my other meals the night before, and then I just get up and make this one and eat it and go. But yeah, I'm quite good at timing my meals, spacing them out throughout the day. I mean, before I was with my coach, after my rebound, after my show, I was eating 6 meals a day. I don't know how. I was on 4,000 calories just because I felt my body had been so depleted, and 4,000 calories felt like nothing. Now I'm on 4,100 calories. We've slowly built up to that, and yeah, it feels all right. Feels like I've got room to increase that. But yeah, some of you who want to go on a bulk or gaining phase, you should re-body comp first. So get to a point where you're lean and then slowly build up from there. Because if you're already holding on to fat and you're trying to put on more, it's just going to be more fat. And yeah, the best thing to do is be lean, then go from there. I mean, at the start of my gaining phase, I was getting leaner whilst putting on muscle, and now I still keep my condition relatively well, but in about 8 weeks' time, we'll be pulling back a lot of fat, which I am excited for because I do want to get into more cardio. I'm on 45 minutes a week and it feels like nothing, and I do preach cardio because cardio is good for everything. It's got a lot of benefits. So yeah, that's the eggs done there. Yeah, so if anyone doesn't have these in their diet plan at the minute, so the Tesco bacon medallions, they're very good. They're quite cheap actually, and they're just a good source of protein. So if you're struggling to get your protein in, these are a good way to go in the morning, definitely. Right, so you've got the classic Jason sourdough, multi-grain one. 3 slices going into the toaster. So 100 grams of cucumber we're chopping up. A lot of people are able to eat cucumber without any problems. Like, it's a food that digests quite well for people. So if you're struggling to get veg in, try cucumber. It's pretty easy as well. Bit more. Yeah, perfect. Spot on 100 grams. That's when you know you do it every day. It's time to fry up. I mean, scramble the eggs. You've got fry light going on. Top quality spray. Eggs on. Yeah, during prep I mastered scrambling egg whites. That was I was proud of that. I'd get it spot on every time. But now I just kind of rush it. I do 2 things at once, but I'll go through my meal 2 separately, so it's more clear to you guys. Bacon medallions going on. Perfect. Yeah, they cook easy, so you don't really need to have much skill to cook them. I mean, it's quite funny. Every night when I was just winding down for bed for prep, during prep, I'd watch this food show on Netflix about different cultures of food, because I love different types of food. Always been a big eater, and I'd say to myself, "Oh, I'm gonna make so much food after I finish." What I ended up, I think it's just like your mind says one thing, and then you want to do it when you're in that moment, but then after you just think, no, like I just stuck to the same stuff. I stuck to the plan. Said to myself, oh, I'm gonna make the best off-plan meals, all this. I just have no urge to now. So I'm just someone who loves to stick to their plan, because if you stick to it, you will see results more. And you've got more data on yourself. But yeah, I love watching that program, man. Jam going on the toasts. My favourite jam is I can't remember how to say it, but it's like Bon Maman or something. It's a French, I think, brand. And the raspberry one is so good. That's the best one. But for now, I've got this one. Yeah, Yeah, it's just some raspberry one. But yeah, I kind of eyeball this because on prep you don't really have to be pinpoint on the grams. I mean, in the off season. So it's about 30 grams. Just evenly spread. Because when you do things so much, you kind of know how much you need in terms of grams. But yeah, that's all done. Right, I'm gonna eat this and I'll see you after. That's the meal done. It's time for my walk and to finish off my creatine, glutamine and electrolyte drink. Yeah, and then I'll take you through my second meal. So we got 263 grams of basmati rice because I've run out of sushi rice. I should have done this earlier, but because it's going to take a while to cook. But yeah, we'll put this on and then we'll cook up the mince. So this is split between 2 meals, this rice. There we go. Just rinse it. The washing machine's on, so if you can hear some background noise, that's what it is. But yeah, I might, I've agreed to meet Dom at like 12, but I might be a bit late, so I've got carried away with a few things. I just have to let him know. So here we've got 15% fat mince, because in Tesco's, in the reduced section, whatever mince is on offer, I'll buy, because otherwise mince is just, the price is through the roof. So what I do, because on my plan it's 5% mince, I'll not have my dark chocolate, and then I'll just have this instead, because this is obviously higher fat. But it's 150 grams raw weight, and yeah. Yeah, mince is just a staple. One thing I'm very grateful for is that on the weekend my mum very kindly makes some like ratatouille, so it's just veg, and it will just make it really easy for me to just put it in my meals. So she makes about like 600 grams of it, so that's split through like 6 meals, and yeah, it tastes amazing, fits my macros. Yeah, I'm very grateful for that, so it makes my life easier. Yeah, so I like to season my mince. I used to go a bit more crazy in prep, but I just do the basics. So I'll start off with a bit of pink salt, put quite a lot on it. There we go. As it's my pre-workout, I need that salt. Then I put some pepper. And then some garlic granules. Then I'll mix that all in. I used to make my mince more like Asian style, so like I put soy sauce, maybe gochujang paste, and yeah, now I just like it a bit more plain. Because I do this mix, I'll show you later. I do a mix of sweet chili sauce with low fat mayo. It's incredible. So yeah, now I'll put some mixed herbs. Give it that little taste. And then I like my coriander. A little bit of that. Finally, a bit of hot chili powder. During prep, I was having such spicy things, like hot sauce on everything, chili, jalapenos on my salads. But now, can't hack it as much because you build a tolerance. Now my tolerance is gone. Right, so I have changed tops because I'm getting ready for the gym now, and I'm just going to run you through my intro workout. So we go with a scoop of loaded EAAs by CMP Blue Raz. They're alright, they do the job. A scoop of cyclic dextrin carb powder by Applied Nutrition. Fruit burst flavour, and then of course electrolyte powder. Doesn't matter what brand it is. And yeah, and just before my workout, I'll have a banana. And if I have 5% mince, I'll have square dark chocolate. But because I have 15%, don't want to overload on the fats. So I'll just mix this up. Filtered water, of course. Scoop of this. Sometimes when I do legs, I'll do a bit more. But I'll do like normally 1 scoop. A scoop of this. I'm running out of this one. Perfect. And then 1 little scoop of this, because look how small that is. It's like a little measuring thing. Alright, mix that up. Yeah, no, this just makes the workout so good because it gives you energy all throughout. I'd recommend anyone who wants to take their training more serious to have an intra workout. So I've got my rice made here. I'm going to split it down the middle. And just serve it up. It's cooked quite well, surprisingly. Normally with basmati, it's a bit different. Well, there's so much more volume of basmati rice, I'll be honest. It's going to take much longer to eat than normal. That's why I have sushi rice, it's just easier. Especially when you're having this much rice. So, a bit more, as it is my pre-workout meal, so I need a bit more than the other serving. So here we are. I've had this scale, well, my parents have had this scale since before I was born. So, it's quite a good scale. It's by Tefl, the brand, and it works perfectly still. So 100 grams of this. The colour on this is unreal. That's about 100 grams. Bit more, but oh, tastes incredible. Just so you guys can see it. And then our lovely beef mince. Incredible. There we go. Right, now for the sauce. Very basic sweet chili dipping sauce. Yeah, 31 calories per 15 grams, not too bad. This, obviously, Hellmann's lighter than light mayo, 15 calories per tablespoon. What I do drizzle this. I don't measure it out because it's off season, so I do drizzle of that. Then I do drizzle of that. there we have it. That mixes up incredible, tastes incredible, and will go down a treat. So, great session to get back into training back and triceps. Didn't go to the intensity that I normally go, just because my joints are not used to that after this week break. But activation of the muscle was great. The stimulus was amazing. And now for meal 3, post-workout meal, I eat it in this 145 grams of frosted flakes. I'm telling you, these are incredible for recovery. Easy carbs. There we are, 145 grams. So normally I have 100 grams of berries, so raspberries and blueberries, but I'm a bit short of that. So I've got these, and I've got only some strawberries, big frozen strawberries left, and a few little bits. But we'll see what I can get from this. If not, I'll just replace it for a piece of fruit. Right, so that's about 50 grams. I'm gonna have one of them as well. So there's that in there. Now for the interesting bit, I've got 2 options, but they're both running out. I've got Perform white chocolate or Mutant ISO Surge cookies and cream. I'm gonna go for white chocolate because it's incredible. But yeah, they're nearly both run out. I'm gonna make whey drip. The whey drip. I've just been trying a bunch of, every time I finish a 900 gram tub, I've just been trying a new flavour of Perform. Because they are really good and mix incredibly well. Best mixing protein for whey drip. Right, 50 grams of this. Put too much. There we go. So, that there. We have the whey in there. Now for the water. I mean, there's not a set amount of water you can put. It's just about playing about with how you want it. So I've put about 60 grams of water there. I'm going to mix that together and see if I need more. Because I like mine a bit more runny than most people. Just so it mixes with all the cereal. And it can go through to the bottom as well. So that's the consistency at the moment. I want it a little bit more thick. I mean, more runny. Let's see. That's perfect. So, there it is. Time to put it on this. There it is. If you tasted this, there's no difference between real white chocolate and this. Just to let you know. But yeah, overall, good workout. I'm going to put some clips in so you can see. feeling as big as I've ever been. So it's a good thing. So, meal 3. I'll give this a mix and I'll see you guys at meal 4. Meal 4. Got rice, 150 grams of uncooked chicken, which I'm going to put in the air fryer now. This rice is getting a bit clumpy now, but anyway, that's the rice. Got a bit of this ratatouille left, which I'm going to use. I need 200 grams of veg this time. So that's 70 grams, and I've got a whole thing of broccoli, carrots and onions here. There we go. 200 grams of veg. I'm going to put the chicken on. Fruit is very important for the micronutrients in my diet. So yeah, we've got 30 grams raisins, but I'm going to use an apple because I don't have raisins on me. So my chicken is now cooked. I've got Cajun seasoning on it, and I'm just going to cut it up into small chunks, put it in the rice bowl. And yeah, this is my meal 4 typically. Normally I'm working, today is my day off, my only day off in the week for this week, and yeah, I decided to take advantage of that and do a proper full day of eating with every meal in the kitchen. So yeah, because normally I take this meal to work, but yeah, I normally have this around 5. And my last meal, you'll see, it'll be around 8, 9. But yeah, I'm working tomorrow early, so I'll have to prepare the meals for them. And I've got legs tomorrow. So again, I'm going to put on these sauces. Just a drizzle of it. Bit of mayo. Just a little bit. And that's the meal. So I'm having this, then I'm going to the sauna for an hour or 2. Meet some friends there. I'll come back and I'll do my meal 5. Last meal of the day, and it's probably my favourite meal. We've got 250 grams of 0% fat Greek yoghurt. I'd recommend this to anyone. I think yoghurt's a very good way of getting protein in. And it goes well with a lot of things. You can pair it up with a lot of things, such as dark chocolate, peanut butter, fruit, granola, anything. We have got 80 grams of chocolate snaps to mix in with the yoghurt. This forms quite a nice base to the rest of the things in this meal. So I'll mix this up. Mix it nice and evenly. Let the yogurt spread about. Right, so 150 grams of berries goes on top, but I don't have that. Should have prepared better. I'm going to put a banana on top, which will make up for the carbs in that 150 grams of berries. So I'll cut this banana up. Now we've got 20 grams of honey. Very carb dense, this meal. And finally, some squeezy whole earth peanut butter. Probably my favourite thing about this meal. Got 25 grams of that. Adds a lot of nice texture and healthy fats to that. Right, it's been a long day. Had good chats in the sauna. Seen a lot of familiar faces. Speaking to them is good. Always good. Yeah, we've got a nice community down there. And yeah, I'm gonna eat this and yeah, end off the day with that. Yeah, thank you for watching. This has been a fun video to make, but it's weird having to film me making the meal before eating it, whereas I'll just straight away eat it. But yeah, it's been good. Yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed.